JoannaBelle, you know. Okay, I myself is a nutritionist, a registered nutritionist, and I do my practice in University of Sydney. I'm in Malaysia. So so today we are going to talk about the R square, right? Do you have any idea about the R square? Letter. Okay. So I'm going to share with all of you about the R square. But for today's lecture, I will talk about what is H log size and the product benefits of the R square and how R square complementary with lifetime and weight management programs. Okay. So basically, R square is the first H log product oral supplement in new skin for new skin. Because before that, our brand name is Pharmanex. But now we come out another group of the technology, we call it H log. Okay? So R square is the first H log oral supplement for new skin. Okay? So now what is H log science? But before we talk about it, right, we would like to know what is the percentage of the DNA that shared between these two individuals. What do you think? Is it the same? The DNA makeup is the same or different? Same. Yeah, it's about 99.9%. Means that when he was age 6, now age 37, but the genetic makeup is not going to change. Remember this thing: none of the product in this market can change your genetic makeup, but can change the way your gene express. Okay. So twins, identical twins, also the same. It won't change, but why they look different when they are getting older? It's the way the gene express that make them look different. It's nothing to do with the gene change. Nothing is changed in the genetic makeup, but just the way you express. And the gene expression is actually affected by your eating habits and your lifestyle as well. And you need an H log ingredient to reset it, to fine tune it back to normal, to healthy state. Okay. So we know that in our genes, right, it influences the way we age. So that that's why we have H log technology, to come in to make sure that we have, some ingredient blend that can change the way our gene express. So this is the fantastic part in the H log technology. And this H log technology is not exclusively, work with new skin since 2010. Means that before that we don't have, but after 2010 we have this cooperation with collaboration with H log. Okay. So we know that there are about 25,000 genes inside our body. But which group of the genes are responsible for aging process? We don't know, right? Because it's 25,000 is too much already. We don't know which group are responsible for the aging process. But with the presence of the H log technology, it can help you to identify, this is the Eugene cluster that are responsible for the aging process. And we target precisely on that group of the genes. So we don't need to find, play around. We don't need to play around. We just know that this is the group that we want to target, that's all. This is what makes H log fantastic. Okay? So, yeah. So for what is H log? This is the few things that I want to share with all of you. H log is actually a breakthrough, a genetic approach to anti-aging science, and it has 30 years of the proprietary research and exclusive and patented science. What it can do is it can help you to identify, as what I mentioned earlier, out of these 25,000 of genes, right, we are able to identify which group of the genes are responsible for aging process. After that, we will target and reset the Eugene cluster back to normal. This is how it works. And H log is a super class of anti-aging product. It's actually another levels of the anti-aging product. It's more than just work at a superficial level. So, okay. So for H log approach, right, we identify the H-related genes, by our proprietary technology, by identifying multiple genes that are related get from a different tissue, and we target and reset it with our H log ingredient blend. This is how we work. Okay. So now, how to identify the aging changes? How to identify the group of the genes that are responsible for the aging process? The first one is we work together with a Ligand technology, which is the expert in the anti-aging industry. You know, more than 30 years of the aging data. They have this data, like the data bank, you know. Inside we have all this heat map, you know, which one is young, which one is old. They have very good data, aging data for this to help us to identify what is the gene, the young gene expression, and what is the old gene expression. By using this data, we know that, oh, the young gene expression should look like this. I not expect you all to understand how it works, but the most important thing is the heat map. When you look at this, oh, this is how the young people should have the heat map. This is the old person. Usually they will have this kind of gene expression. Okay? So by using this data, we are able to identify, you know, how the heat map looks like. Okay, this is the first step. And the second is we target at the source of aging, at the gene expression level, means that we are not target at the symptom, you know, because a lot of product, right, they target at the symptom. For example, if you fever, right, after taking drugs, right, the fever still will come back. Why? Because you are not target at the source of the problem. You just target at the symptom of the problem. So it's two different things. So what R-square, what H-log can do is we give you energy production, you know, enhance your energy production, and we promote cellular purification, means that detoxification, so that it can reduce the signs and symptoms of the aging. That's why we say it's targeted at the source of aging and the gene expression level. Okay, so and then renew and recharge. That's why R-square stands for what? Renew and recharge. Okay? So now how we measure the gene expression? We are using this gene chip. Okay, this is just how the scientific person, this is their work, not your work, you know. Your work is just to sell the product. You no need to know, you know, how to use the gene chip. Fair, right? Okay, so by using the gene chip, right, we are able to know whether this gene expression is in the low gene expression or high gene expression. Example, if let's say you want to increase the collagen formation, right, so it should be at the high gene expression for the collagen formation. But you don't want wrinkle, right, then you have to have a low gene expression for the group of genes that are responsible for wrinkle formation. You get what I mean? So this is how it works. And then now we come out, you know, new skin come out products, you know, we want to see that which product are able to change this old gene expression to the young gene expression. Okay, so we have ingredient A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one is most is nearest to the young gene expression? 4. So we realize that this is the H-log R square. H-log, the mixture of the H-log R square, right, can help to, you know, to reset the new gene cluster back to normal from the old gene expression, change it to become young gene expression like that. So this is a non-biased research where it can help to identify, you know, this group of the ingredients can really help to reset the new gene cluster back to normal, healthy state. Okay? So now I would like to talk about the R square. Basically, we have R square day and night. How many of you have been trying this product?
Very good.
Fantastic. Okay, good. So I think you all will share about it later. So now I would like to share with all of you what is R square day and what is R square night. Okay? So R square night, right, is basically more on, you know, to remove the toxin from your body. This is R square night. Okay? Easy and make things easy. And then R square day is basically to give you energy. So when you look at the ingredients, right, you realize that R square day is mainly made up from ginseng, cordy, all these give you energy. But for night one, right, will be red, orange, broccoli seed, all these more on the detoxification side. Okay? So, okay, how H-log R square works. First of all, by using the H-log signs, we are able to identify, target, and reset the U gene cluster, which is responsible for the aging process by enhancing the energy production, you know, and promote the cellular purification so that you feel renewed and recharged. Okay, this is how it works. And then it supports your overall vitality, support your baseline energy level, you know, remove the toxin from your body and promote a normal cellular function. But basically, R squared is an anti-aging supplement, but it's not going to do magic to you, you know. After taking, you won't become young immediately, you know. Don't misunderstood, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, it's actually doing an internal regulation, so you need time to see the result. At least 3 to 6 months. This is your beginning. It's just the beginning course. So you can take it in a long-term basis. Okay? So now what is R squared day? R squared day is basically can help to improve the 3-dimensional energy production. The first one is promote a physical vigor. The second one is mental acuity, means that it increase your mental alertness so that it can increase your focus, your concentration level, and improve your overall vitality. Okay, so this is the function of the day. Clear? Clear, good. So the function of the night is to remove the toxic from the body, because you know tons of the toxins are produced inside your body due to the metabolism and all this. Definitely a lot of byproducts. So we need to remove it. Remove the cellular waste, and that can damage the metabolic function and promote the cellular from toxic-induced damage or repair the damaged cells as well. Okay? So this is how R squared night works. So now, why we are saying that lipase and R squared can be taken together? What's so good about them? They actually are basic, and a perfect nutrition foundation if both of them, combine together. Because we know that lipase is an antioxidant product, right? So R squared need lipase, to perform. You know why? Because due to the nutrients that from the lipase, for example, the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidant, right? So R squared can even perform better gene expression with the presence of all these nutrients. You know what I mean? Actually, the presence of the lipase can optimize the gene expression level. Clear? It can actually they work hand in hand, to help each other to perform their own metabolic function in the body. So lipase provides a broad spectrum of the antioxidant support to help to optimize the gene expression. Because R squared can help in gene expression, right? But it needs synergistic effects from lipase. That's why they work together. Okay, clear? So the nutrients in the lipase are actually critical for cellular purification and even energy production. Clear why R squared and lipase should be taken together. Good, very good. So now I will move on. R squared is a perfect companion to weight management program. Why? Why is good for the weight management program? The first one is during the weight management program, right, we have lipase. Still remember in the TRI program we have lipase. And lipase actually is a very nutritious supplement where it can help to optimize the gene expression. And during this research, I just want to show one thing. Even you control your calories intake, but as long as it's nutritious, right, you still can, can stay healthy with lower calories but nutritious. But some people may think that after cut the calories, you may feel lethargic or lack of energy, right? Not necessary. You can take a food which is lower in calories but nutritious. Clear? Lower in calories but nutritious. The story will be different. It will give you a very a healthy gene expression. Okay? Still remember I said that gene expression is actually affected by eating habits. If your eating habits is good, right, it can help you to promote a good gene expression. Okay? So that's why it can help to enhance the lifespan. And then actual R squared day, right, it can improve your physical endurance because we know that if without the R square, your time to exhaustion by using the treadmill is actually reducing. But if let's say with the R square day, right, it can help you increase your time of exhaustion. Means that you can work out even longer. It can increase your physical endurance for about 63%. Okay, after week 5. Or besides that, actually R squared they also can help to conserve 57% of the muscle glycogen. Means that the function of the muscle glycogen is actually a fuel to your body so that you can work out even longer, and then we can